Greetings, members, one and all of the Salivation Nation. It is Friday night, and we are live just a little bit early. Catch up on some comments saying hello to you guys. Got a fairly decent, good crowd here with us so far tonight. Yes, indeed. Welcome, one and all. We've got, hold on a second here. Let's see, we have got, let's see here. Mojave Gold is with us. Might as well thumb up early. There you go. Well, thank you, brother. Always applaudable. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, my friend. Definitely appreciate you guys being here and hang out with me tonight. Let's see here. Let's march on forward. See, we've got Zuka's here. Jeffrey Bodanjo is here. And Silver Patriot and Clear Lake Drive is with us tonight as well. Boris Perez is here. Thanks for the thumbs up. Hello, Paul Scott. Good to see new folks popping in as well. Let's get into these comments. From 8 years ago, Katachuk, China. What's that circle around the mouse? That is the software I was using at the time, was screen capture software. Highlighted the mouse so you could see the mouse move around. That's what that was about. Don't have that anymore because they watermarked it and the like. Silver Strike from 8 years ago. A highway department bolt. You're so hilarious. Yes, indeed. I still have that highway department bolt, too. It's pretty cool. Matthew Abriticus is here. Welcome. It is Friday. Good to see Jimmy J. Sandman Slim is here. 23 Keith. The lovely Gold Chick is here as well with us. Shane 32 Unboxing. Thanks for the thumbs up. Boris put together 7-piece and Morgans for my first ever submission. Well, I hope you get good grades on those. I hope it all works out. Jonathan C. Smelko is here. Yes, indeed. Phone calls lined up. John and Lonnie Baker. We shall see. I don't have any schedule, but we'll take them if they come in. Yes, we will. Very good. There is Matthew Crustlife. Welcome, Matthew. Good to see you. Happy weekend to JM Unleashed. And by the way, Gold Chick was very kind and reported to us that Rocky is out of the hospital and will be coming back to stream on Sunday night at 8 p.m., I think. So make sure to check him out. Thank you, Gold Chick. Copper Stacker is here as well. Good to see you guys. All right, and $50. Maybe you can take that copper down to the forge and mold something unique with it. Well, I do have a furnace now, but I've been so kind of nervous to use it. But I would like to take some copper and melt it down into a nice big fat bar. But I'd rather have an actual furnace that actually does it. I don't know if we can find a portable furnace where I can just slide it in a drawer and watch it just melt without actually having to pour it. I'd rather cast it. Spain Stacker. So you used to be a DJ. I always thought you would make a good voiceover man. Well, thank you, sir. Appreciate that so much. All right, Captain Stacker, hope you'll come back and check out the channel now. See if I sound any different than I did back then. Welcome, Audrey Appliance is here. JM Unleashed is here, very good, and good to see Gold and Silver. Carrie Taryn is here. Thank goodness it's Friday, yes indeed. R3L12UI says this. So, just like you said, just do you. We're here, buddy, just keep at it. Do enjoy your posts? Well, thank you. Even though I don't always agree, I enjoy the info. Here's my question to you. What drove you to start posting in the first place? Sharing objective info. Well, I think just I was inspired by other YouTubers at the time, which were very few and far between. But actually, one was called the First Omega Man. I think he was my biggest inspiration. He's not around anymore. And he went by a different name before, but I forgot what it was. But just kind of liked his style. He was from Australia, actually. And there was another guy called Gruppenhanger, showed some gold coins. And then there was another guy, a young guy, who posted. And then once I started my channel, then I found Silverfish VT, and he became an inspiration, even though we were kind of contemporaries. But anyways, but yeah, so several. And what got me posting was just kind of wanted to share some of the silver that I had gotten and a little bit of commentary. And here we are today. Anyways, the joy of specific semis. Don't worry about clickbait. Stick to the questions you'd like answered. Keep up the faith. What was the difference between the 3 posts? I'm not sure exactly what we're referencing there between the 3 posts, but thank you, sir. I will keep the faith and press on. Michael says, You can get a home phone multiple ways around, $10 a month. That's only the cost of one meal to add an extra layer of communication. You can talk on it nonstop while you do things on your cell phone. I've never heard of a home phone for that cheap. I'm surprised. I'd be surprised it's even still available. Whoa! Here is Lassie Farm with the first super chat of the night. He's doing push-ups every day. That's awesome. Way to go, Lassie Farm. And I tell you what, I need to do some push-ups for you, 10 of them. You guys check out Lassie Farm's channel. A great guy. He's been posting other videos other than driving videos too lately. So check out Lassie Farms. He posts a lot of shorts too. James Smith is here. Let me do some push-ups for you. But before I do this push-ups for Lassie Farm, let me say hello to Ghostwatch and Ace Tone, James Smith again, and China Mitchell. He made it, China. Thank you, China, for popping in. Let's do 10 push-ups for the great Lassie Farm. First super chat of the night. Thank you, brother. Here we go. All right. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Very good. I needed that. Needed a little bit of that blood flowing. So thank you, Lassie Farm. You were the man, brother. That's awesome that you're doing push-ups every day. And I'm remiss. I should do them too. I exercise almost every day, but mostly elliptical stuff. But thank you. And thank you, James Unleashed, for posting a link to Lassie Farm's channel. Appreciate that very much. And, wow, yes. Congratulations, Matthew. 10-gram gold bar at spot. That is amazing. Quarter Brit for $5.35. Rider to the trucking stack. That's awesome. Very, very cool. That is awesome. Welcome. Good to see John Bannon is with us as well. All right. And Metal Seer. And again, I can't thank him enough for the super thanks he posts on these videos. I appreciate that so much. He says, whatever caused this outage, it is a red flag that we need a backup communications network. Meshtastic is building a low-cost one based off of low-cost Internet of Things devices, unlicensed ham radio. That is interesting. Wow. So an Internet of Things based off of ham radio. That is fascinating. And you're right that we need to think of other ways to communicate. There are other ways to communicate as well too. You can use Bluetooth texting on your phones with a somewhat limited range. A walkie-talkie, long-range walkie-talkies, CB radios as well. Unique Flips is here. Good to see you. Johnny B is here. Another spy balloon. Whoa, another spy balloon across the country. That's crazy. And look at that. Clear Lake Drive has just started with another car in the super chat train. He's just matched Lassie Farm. Thank you, Clear Lake. Very kind of you indeed, sir. Let's do 10 push-ups in your honor. Thank you, brother. Good evening, Mike Raymer. Good to see you, Mike. Here we go. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Thank you. Clear Lake Drive, who, by the way, Clear Lake has a channel as well, too, you should check out. He posts some other types of content, other cool videos, so check out Clear Lake Drive. Definitely. And Mojave Gold already has a ham radio set up already. That's great. That's awesome. Very, very cool. And Tony Erickson is here. Welcome. And Cemetery Shop is here. Good crowd tonight. I appreciate you guys. My faithful viewers, you guys are amazing. Thank you so much for being here tonight. And thank you, JM Unleashed, for posting a link to Clear Lake Drives. Yes, indeed. Channel. All right. Silver Patriot says this. Silver is definitely a long-term insurance policy. Indeed, that is. Indeed, it is, rather. It is there in the event I ever need to cash any of it in. Just like you have plenty that I purchased when spot price was well below $20. Dollar cost averaging, staying within your personal budget, and of course, stack on smartly. Amen, Silver Patriot. Very well said. Very well said. Look at this. Whoa, look at that. Ghost Watch has just matched again. We have an official train going with 3 cars. Will Ghost Watch be the caboose? He probably hopes not. He says, let's keep this going on match 2. Thank you, Ghost Watch. Let's do 10 push-ups in your honor. Thank you, brother. Very kind of you indeed. Wow. There we go. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. There we go. All right. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Let's see here. The Global Warmer is with us tonight. Uncle Lou is here. Welcome, Uncle Lou, or Uncle Lou. And let's see here. And we've got Metal Seer again with this comment about a video from a letter from a silver stacker. It says this: if you've been stacking silver, be proud of yourself. You have value of which you can trade for gold. The gold to silver price ratio is very high, but I'm betting on gold in 2024 and beyond. Well said. I agree, Metal Seer. Whoa, Tuam Bubba with another one. Thank you, Tuam brother, for Sal's Coffee Fund. Let's slurp in your honor. This is what we do for him. For Tuam Bubba, we're going to do a stereo slurp. Everybody put on your headphones. Here we go for Tuam Bubba. Oh, yeah, very good. Yes, indeed. Mike for Democracy, watch your post on the letter you received from the silver stacker who was upset after 15 years he just broken even. That doesn't make sense, as you noted. Yeah, I think he was... There's a lot of things he got wrong or just was misled. I don't know, it was crazy. I felt bad for the guy, but thank you, Mike. Yes, indeed. I felt bad for the guy. Native Stacker is here. Welcome to sign up. Good to see you. And Annie Oakley says here, I love it when you share some of your stack with us. Well, thank you. I have been trying my best in the videos to showcase different pieces and different portions of the stack. Try to keep the videos interesting and fresh. And thank you for noticing, Annie Oakley. I'm so thankful for water, food, shelter, clothes, being able to occasionally help out a stranger in need, and of course, some shiny when the opportunity presents itself. And I'm so thankful it is still affordable. Amen. These are good times to stack indeed, for sure. All right, let's see here. Super Slurp, that's right. That's right, Mike Raymer. Exactly. And let's see here. We've got Gary Delvecchio, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, on this video from a letter from a silver stacker. He says here, I have been stacking silver since it was known as coin collecting, putting away silver coins since 1963. Wow. Then buying eagles in the 80s. I have been forced due to life to sell twice, once in 1980, down payment on a house. We picked a good time to sell if you sold at the high. Again in 2012, Hurricane Sandy washed my house away. Wow. Again, prices were higher then. I have a fair amount now, but the last few years have been upsetting because it's far easier to make money in the market, especially crypto, and consider my silver a savings account for emergencies for old age. And thank you. Well, Gary, I think that's great. And you're right. It's a savings account. It's not an investment. If you want to try to dabble in the investments, you can do it. You can try that out with the crypto. But yes, indeed. There's Rocky. We were mentioning Rocky earlier. Rocky is back. So good. So glad you're back and out of the hospital, my friend. And I pray that it was nothing serious and everything is okay. So good to see you. Welcome back. You guys check out Rocky Superstar. He's going to be streaming, I think, again this Sunday night. Yes, indeed. And so glad you're back, Rocky. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for popping in, brother. Yes, we were worried about you, but I'm glad. Sounds like everything is okay, I hope. Long Live Coins is here. Welcome, Long Live Coins. Cemetery Shop still with us tonight. We love Cemetery Shop and Nickel Stacking. But guess who else is here? You'll never guess. You won't have to, because I'm going to tell you. Cyber Curtain Twitcher is with us tonight. The one and the only. The man. He's not a myth, but he is a legend. Yes, indeed. The Asset Stacker is with us tonight. Welcome, Asset Stacker. Al Bing, $13.97. I just grabbed 10 ounces of silver buffaloes at $1.29 over $22.95 over spot. Almost the lowest per ounce within 20 cents in a year. Still slowly stacking. There you go. Wow. Man. All right. That's a pretty good deal, I think. Steve C is here. Welcome, Steve C. I'm glad you're with us tonight. All right. Let's see here. Let's get over here too. I am the one. I'm thinking now you get $1 an ounce back at spot for anything that isn't a maple or American Silver Eagle. Spot for maples and have a hard time finding a buyer for anything, says Tom Harrows. Anything 1 kilo and up. People have figured out the pumpers, pretentious, unbelievable, and manipulators prematurely exclaiming riches in silver. Right. Right. It is very well. You know, the thing is that, well, yeah. It's, you know, I just try to be as realistic about silver as possible. Who's your stacker? Says there's always be your own bank. That's right. Stacking and preparedness. Well said. All right, very good. Liquid Electrum is here. Got 10 1-ounce bars yesterday. Engelhard. The signal numbers were consecutive. Nice. Great buy, Liquid Electrum. That's awesome, especially when you get consecutive numbers like that. That's awesome. Very, very cool. Great pickups there, Jam, on Liquid Electrum. That's awesome. Praying for your mom too. Yes, indeed. So, Who's Your Stacker says, since they claim it was a natural phenomenon, this had quickly spread with no control, crippling the world economy. We're already at the precipice and looking into the abyss. Any disruption, no matter how insignificant, no matter the root cause, can quickly domino. I tell you what, you're exactly right. It very well could. We're at a delicate point in our economy, in our world situation, and it would not take much. I agree. That's actually very well said. All right. Tiger Stacker is here. The great Tiger Stacker is with us tonight. Welcome, my friend. Good to see Tiger. You guys want to check out his channel too. He has got a 3-part series on an interview with a great delegate from West Virginia about gold and silver being recognized as money there with legislation, very well thought out legislation. And 2 parts have been released, and the 3rd part will be coming soon. So stay tuned for that. But if you want to check those videos out, they're over on Tiger Stacker's channel. Really good interview. He asked some really great questions. Bill457 is here. Hello, Bill. Good to see you. Welcome, Bill457 is with us tonight. We've got the Cranky One. Great video, Sal. My short-term goal is stacking fiat. I recently had a situation where I needed cash. It's still king for now. That's right. Stay cranky. It is still king for now. So, yes, indeed, it's good to have a little bit on your person and around so you don't have to spend your silver. You don't have to worry about cashing out your silver or gold. If at all cost. Sometimes it's not easy to be fiscally responsible at times. We can get ahead of ourselves. We can miscalculate and that type of thing. Silver Drill Pickle is here. Good to see you. Silver Drill Pickle is with us. SDP. And let's see here. Let's get over here to this. We want to see what Liquid Electrum has to say. Now, this video from yesterday, or actually this morning, rather, not a lot of people saw, but you might find it's pretty interesting. This prediction for gold by a huge bank has my attention. They say cash is king, but gold is the ultimate money. Gold is what kings use as money. Cash, in the end, is only a pawn in this game. That's right, Liquid Electrum. Exactly right. Exactly. Whoa! Jeffrey Jackson! Or, not Jeffrey Jackson. Jeffrey Bob and Joe. Jeffrey Bob and Joe's first super chat on a live stream. Thank you, Jeffrey. Wow, appreciate that, my friend. Very kind of you. And welcome. Good to see you. I think you're relatively new here, so thank you for popping in, Jeffrey. Bob and Joe, I'm going to drop and give you 10 push-ups. Yes, indeed. Thank you. Let's see here. Let me do him 10 push-ups. Thank you, Jeffrey. Here we go. Here we go. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. There we go. All right. We got it. 10 push-ups. Indeed. All right. Let's see here. Where are we at? Okay. Dale Val says, I believe was 2019. Tree Tupo in Canada removed all of our gold. Removed all of the gold. Always wondered why. And Canada 95% laugh or shake their fat heads if you speak using metal as the hedge from inflation, discouraging stuff. I believe that happened in 2016. But bad news all around. Yes, indeed. Very good. All right. All right. Keep your name out of my mouth this whole evening. All right. I won't say the name. All right. Let's see here. But good to see you guys. Seth Shepard is here. Tony Erickson still with us. John Knox and David Carlisle is here. All right. I'm glad you guys are with us tonight. Mark Crota says, for 2024, I think that gold and silver would both trend sideways if it weren't for larger buying of gold by central banks. So by year end, I'm imagining $23 for silver, $21.50 for gold. Interesting. Okay. Fascinating analysis there. Thank you for that. Mike for Democracy. I will keep this train going. No need for push-ups, Sal. So why I'm sending, not why I'm saying, oh, well, thank you, Mike. Hey, Mike, I appreciate that, brother. Very kind. What about curls? You want me to do curls for that? But thank you, brother. I appreciate that so much. That is very kind of you, sir. All right. And let's see here. But yeah, he's got the train, the super chat train going. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that again so much. And let's see here. Man, I feel like I got... Do you want me to do some curls for you? Curls. Paula G is here, and Tom Larson is with us tonight. So Quarter says, gold is beautiful. Not sure I have enough money to buy enough gold to make any difference. A few ounces is better than nothing. Exactly right. And a 10th ounce is better than no gold, too. Some earnings is better than none. Exactly. That's exactly right. Very, very true. All right. Let's see here. And let's see here. All right. Let's get over here to Quick Sam. Wow, what awesome eye catcher. Hope this video does well. Thank you. That's part of what I'm trying to do to try to better the channel. As I'm trying to show some cool stuff in the video, hoping that it will help with the views. So far, it has not. There's other channels that don't show any precious metals on their channel. And they either just show their face or just articles on the screen, and they're doing better than I am. I'm trying to step up my game, but so far it hasn't helped. But anyways, very good. All right. For free your conscience as you deem appropriate. All right. Thank you, Mike. Let's see here. And Bazin Stacker is with us tonight. Good to see Bazin Stacker. By the way, Bazin, thank you, brother. Again, you've been very nice and to continue to watch the old videos. I appreciate that so much. Very kind of you, sir. Nickel Stacking is with us as well. All right. And Dean R is here. Welcome, Dean. I'm sorry if I didn't say hello to you, Dean, earlier, but good to see Dean if you were here earlier. And Jeff Nelson says, you have to be mindful of local codes. California is tax-free. Over $2,000 purchased and it can save you 10%. Beware. It's cheaper to keep her. Yes. Yep, the taxes are definitely a problem for sure. Tony says, in the UK, you pay VAT on new coins, but not on pre-owned. That's what I thought. If you buy British Mint coins, you don't have to pay capital gains tax when selling, but do with foreign Mint coins. Exactly right. Yes, indeed. Yeah, no, it wouldn't. You know, I tell you what, here's a test bed for it. Is Empire Precious Metals. He made a conscious decision to show his face, and he's much, much better looking than I am, and it really didn't help his channel a whole lot, believe it or not. But I don't think that would help anyway. But not only that, but there's just for security reasons. I don't do that. But anyways, all right, very good. Let's see here. Wayne H is back. Good to see you, Wayne H. This might be your first time here, actually. But anyways, very good. Glad you guys are with us. And let's see here. We've got Kirk Scrafford says, even broke clock is right twice a day. Well, it depends on how broken the clock is. You know, that saying, I've challenged that saying, because if I take a clock and smash it down on the ground, he's not going to be showing any time at all. No time at all. Cycles repeat throughout history. Look around and reach your own conclusions. Open your eyes. That's right. Well, thankfully, unless I'm sleeping, my eyes are open, except for the times that it blinks. There are times. There are times when it does blink. When I'm blinking for a split second, my eyes are closed during that time. I apologize for that, because at that point I'm not awake, right? We're super secret. Let's be super secret. Yes, indeed. Crafty Stacker, excellent info, Sal. Thank you. Crafty Stacker is the proud owner of the first Sal's art. I figured if Hunter Biden can do it, then I can do it too. I think THS suggested that. All right, very good. Yeah, I know. You're right, Bazin Stacker. That's right. And I know. I'm wondering, you know, I'm go back and forth on whether I post too many videos or not. The problem is, I post the first video and it gets hardly any views, and I post the second video and it hardly gets any views. So I don't know. It's hard to tell. I don't know. The problem if I pull back, then still may not get very many views, and then I'm like cutting down on viewership and revenue. So it's many things. Yes, and Crafty Stacker is here, and she actually did frame it. I was like, whoa, I was shocked to see that. Did you see my response to your email, Crafty Stacker? Oh my goodness. Thank you, Crafty. That's awesome. And Teddy Bess says it's only a matter of time before they institute a similar tax in the U.S. I'm positive that Euro stackers are enjoyed what they accumulate in PMs prior to the VAT tax. Yes. Anytime before taxes is definitely a good thing. Taxes definitely do certainly impede stacking. That's what the point of this video is. But anyways, I think it's become quite clear years ago some governments didn't want us holding precious metals as a form of savings, basically propping up the banksters to continue fleecing us. I had actually seen that Arthur Pennington coin before. Really? Wow, it was a pre-release sale on Instagram. That's wild. Okay. Wow, shoot, I thought I was the first one to show those. That's cool. Wow, all right. Sex sells more than anything. That's right. All right, very good. Mitch Pictish, good to see you, Mitch. All right. Richard Metcalf says, the only fair tax is a flat tax. That's right. I like that idea. No loopholes, no favoritism. Everyone above a certain income pays the same percentage. After all, say it was 5%. 5% of 80,000, a lot less than 5% of 5,000. The only fair way to go, in my opinion. I agree with you, Richard Metcalf. Flat and even across the board. Exactly. Yeah, that's right. A tax and a tax are both pronounced exactly the same way. Coincidence? I think not. Exactly. Exactly right. Oh, that's a good one. It's a very good one. Let's see here. King Tiger Crown says, keep fighting the good fight, Sal. You work hard and do a lot for this channel. Thank you. I appreciate that so much. It is a fight. It is a struggle every day. But I'm trying my best. Stacker Factor is here. Good to see you. Seth Shepard is here. By the way, check out Stacker Factor's channel. And Darth Precious Metal says here, brilliant video. Fell sad for the gentleman from the letter. I really hope he'll hold on to his silver. Thanks again. I would love to. It'd be cool if he, I'd love to interview him or talk to him. It'd be interesting to see what the thoughts are. There are some people who come on my channel and they are very anti-silver, and I think some of them are, very, very bitter. Would love to talk to them about it, to kind of get an idea of where they're coming from. But I've read some of their comments. Some of them, no matter what I say in a video, it doesn't seem to convince them. But anyways, let's see here. Thank you, I build DBS. I appreciate that. We're with you, Sal. Keep up the great work. Thank you so much. That's it. Very good. Yes, Bazin Stacker. Excellent post or comment here. I'm actually going to pin this. This is that important. I'm going to go on a little tax. I'm going to go on a little tax rant now for you guys. Okay. Now, I'm not against paying taxes. Let me throw that out there. Now, keep in mind that may trigger some people because some people feel like the income tax is unconstitutional, and you can make a cogent argument that could be the case. But the laws that are on the books are what we follow. Sadly, we have to follow the law. We have to pay our taxes. But I believe that we should be paying less taxes to the federal government and more taxes to the state governments. In other words, I don't think we should pay more overall in general, but I just think it's out of whack. We need a smaller federal government, and we need the state governments to really probably be smaller too, by the way. In fact, they would if they weren't getting so much subsidies from the federal government. But I digress. I believe that the government that is closest to the people is the most accountable and less likely to waste your money. Well, states can't print money, but they can get the money from the federal government. But I believe that the federal government is too big, and that on a percentage, we should be paying more on a percentage to our state governments than to our federal government. So I agree with Bazin Stacker completely there. Because here's the thing. State governments, if they want to experiment with I say socialism, but social programs, let's say, and that type of thing, well, then they can do that, and it will fail or succeed based off the merits, not based off of some funding adding to the debt and that type of thing. And most of them will fail, by the way, and by and large. But anyways, but yes. And James Smith, the fairest tax of all is sales tax, like a national sales tax or something like that. But we have a federal government that is mostly either incompetent or actively, ruining things. It's crazy. But anyways, but I just think overall, in general, I like the idea of a smaller federal government. Our federal government should be just large enough to keep the states together, and to do the things mandated by the Constitution. That's what I feel anyway. But anyways. All right. Let's see here. Annie Oakley says, no tax in Kansas, but shouldn't be taxed anywhere. Exactly right. That's right. I don't think it should be either because gold and silver are money. That's right. Richard Metcalf says, the only problem with gold is once you get some, the more you want. Yep, I know what you mean. I definitely feel for you on that. Yes, indeed. I don't think any of us really like paying taxes. We know that some of them are necessary in some form. They used to levy taxes on imports, import taxes, and tariffs. That's how they used to tax in the country for the federal government. That's right. Yep, that's right. I just talked about Jim Traficant in a previous live stream, believe it or not. And yep, Jim Traficant rallied for a flat tax filled out on a card, and they threw him in jail. They railroaded him. That's right. It's exactly right. It's funny you mentioned that because I literally just talked about Jim Traficant, who sadly passed away from a tractor accident some time ago. But yes, indeed. All right. Let's see here. All right, and let's get to Buterfly in effect. Says here. Did King Arthur go to the island of Avalon before he could die? Or was it perhaps Niue? Hey, a good thought, maybe so. Perhaps it was Niue, considering they must have a connection to King Arthur. I bet he's on a beach right now, sipping Mai Tais and building sandcastles that he named Camelot. Well, there is no real connection to Niue other than the fact that they just needed an issuing authority, so that's where Niue came into being. But yes, indeed. All right. Very good. No, Cemetery Shop. Feel free to post your views on taxes. This is a free speech zone. I encourage all viewpoints, no matter what you think on it. By all means, definitely. Look at this, folks. We got this. Just came across the bow from Metal Seer. Metal Seer, thank you, Metal Seer. Metal Seer says the phone outage shows we will need a backup comm system if the SHTF or we are cyber attacked. That's right. He says check out Meshtastic, a low-cost system based on LoRa radio signals. Yeah, thank you. You're exactly right, Metal Seer. I read that comment too, and I thought that was an intriguing idea for sure. I'd never heard of that, but yeah, we need to check that out. That would be neat. Meshtastic is a low-cost system based off of LoRa, and I've never heard of LoRa radio signals. So thank you so much for that, Metal Seer, and for the PayPal donation. I got that pretty quickly, read it pretty quickly. Thank you, brother. Silver Wolverine is here, bouncing around. Check out his newest video, a comprehensive look at the rarest silver eagles that are out there. Bazin says federal government should be president, Congress, military, and Supreme Court to play the middleman between the states. Nothing more, nothing less. That's right. Yeah. Yep. Constitutionally mandated. Exactly. That's right. Very good. That's right. Read my lips from George H.W. Bush. No new taxes. But then in 1990, he got hoodwinked by Sasser, and they raised taxes. Indeed, they did. They sure did, for sure. I think that's part of why he didn't win re-election. That's part of it. Of course, the pro factor played a role too. All right, low bandwidth and limited range, says Mojave Gold. Very good. Very good. Thank you. Thank you. All right. And thank you again, Metal Seer, for the $5 PayPal. Appreciate that so much, my friend. Is Metal Seer in here with us tonight? Colonic Stacker is here. Welcome, Colonic Stacker. All right. And Jbird says here, I have literally been battling with this over the last couple of hours. Okay. Let's see here. Premiums plus taxes make a much tougher pill to swallow. I live in a state that requires you to purchase over $2,000 to avoid taxes. That's California. Not a small sum. Sal, you read my mind today. Well, thank you. I'm glad I was able to help with this video for sure. Appreciate that so much. There's Metal Seer. LoRa is used in the Internet of Things. The devices are less than $50. All right. So LoRa is the language that's used in the Internet of Things. If they can use that, that's incredible. That's awesome. Very cool. Thank you, Metal Seer, again for that. And all right, let's see here. We've got Matthew says no tax in Indiana. If there was, I probably wouldn't be stacking. That just goes to show you how prohibitive it can be for a lot of people, for sure, out there. So I'm glad to see this thing starting to take root as some of these legislative initiatives in some of these states. Pretty cool. All right. All right. Stacker Factor says, here, VAT is such a scam for Euro stackers. Indeed it is. Exactly right. And 8% sales tax in my state is also a scam. Certain stocks sure do have a way better return than silver, but I've been burned on stocks and investments before too. I sleep well due to my stack, and that's priceless to me. Exactly right. Exactly. Very good. We need to, yes, send Rob Halford to unleash some epic screams at the Houthis. Indeed. You know, it's amazing. The Houthis are pretty well funded and well equipped. It's crazy. I was kind of shocked at that. Yeah, somebody needs to take out from the Red Sea. I think have Halford just kick the cell phones out of their collective hands there, the Houthis. All right. Let's see here. Read my lips. No new taxes. That's right, Jeffrey. No new taxes. And in my mind, it doesn't get any better than getting some hair stuck in your teeth, in my view, because it's like free flossing. That's how I look at it. Free flossing. All right. And Clear Lake says, no tax in Illinois on PMs. They have other means of getting wealth. That's right. Starting a gas pump. Yeah, those gas taxes are crazy. Greetings, Red Crawler. Good to see you. And yes, indeed. Yeah, we gave him $6 billion. Welcome. Good to see you. All right, Southside Frankie says the following. I think this is a realistic forecast. Yeah, I was pretty surprised how close they were to my forecast from a couple months ago. Therefore, inflation will not be a major factor in pushing up the price of the yellow metal. However, without a doubt, gold has proven to be a hedge against inflation and more. That's right. I think gold will continue to rise during 2025 as well. I think so too. And probably will happen no matter who's president either. That's right. No matter who's president. All right. Let's see here. And we're good. Lost in Space is here. Good to see you. All right. And Paul Beck says here, great video as usual. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. I always learn a bit more to my arsenal as to why I stack. Started in the mid-70s buying both metals. There you go. Paul's been at it a long time. Didn't have much money then, but bought all I could. This stuff was inexpensive back then. As I look back now, no, it wasn't. The dollar was worth more than it is now. That's right. I never followed the markets back then, other than the time I wanted to sell $1,000 face dimes when silver was $50. The LCS dealer told me he didn't have enough cash on hand to purchase it. So how about giving it all and I'll pay the balance in a week or so? I was young and dumb back then, but smart enough that this was a red flag. I'm much older now and still have the dimes and added halves, plus a bunch more, including 51-ounce gold coins. I check prices of both metals daily, but it's not a life or death problem. It's just stuff. There you go. Metals are not investment, but a reserve of wealth. Exactly. Exactly right. Very, very good. Zook is here. Good to see you. All right. Thank you, Zook. All right. Appreciate that. I had to have a little fun. Well, I was just going off some of the conversation. What are your thoughts on employee-owned companies? What would happen if every company was like that in the U.S.? That's an interesting concept. They call that profit sharing in some companies. I was a part of a company that did that at one time. I think it's an intriguing idea where you actually own part of the company in shares and stocks and things like that. I think it's a great thing. I think that's a really good idea in my view, because I think it gives you incentive to work hard and to be profitable. Yes, indeed. Good to see Gold Maple is here. And SCC Smith Company. Thank you so much, Smith Coin Company, with a $5 super chat. Very kind of you, sir. Let me drop and give you 5 push-ups. I appreciate that, my friend. Man Double X is here. All right. Let's see here. Let's do 5 good push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There we go. All right. Thank you so much. And Metal Seer with a $5 super chat. Another approach is GMRS, he says here. One second here. He says GMRS, not test required for $35, family license. Devices $100 to $200. Easy to use, don't have to talk like hammers. No solder required. Wow, that is really cool. GMRS. And it's only $35 for family license. A cheap price. That is definitely a good way to prep. People don't think about communications enough. You're right, Metal Seer. That is eye-opening. Thank you for sharing. Appreciate that. All right. Let's see here. William says the following. Says here, demand on India alone won't be sold cheap or easy. That's right. That's true. Very, very true. Let's see here. Adam White is here adding to this algorithm. Thank you so much. Check out UV5R. Okay, I have to check that out sometime. All right. You might have to email me about that before I forget. Carrie Taryn. I think I'm finally pronouncing it correctly now. I've got to remember. I've been saying it incorrectly for so long. I don't know if he's still here. Brian Marr is here. But Carrie says the following. I think you're great. I can't find an email for you and wanted to see if you ever heard of grounding sheets. They have silver threads on varying percentages of silver woven into them that connect to the ground wiring of your house outlets. I don't know if it's in my phone or what, but I couldn't find the search for your videos or an email to share it with you. I can't tag anyone in the chat with my phone anymore, which takes difficult especially when saying hi. Mostly lurk and just listen. Love to see what you think about these grounding sheets. If it's another way silver is being used commercially, would not be surprised if it was. There's a lot of new advancements in silver. Like I said, it's the most diverse precious metal out there. And so it does not surprise me that it would be used, and probably maybe even has been used for a while. We just don't know. Very good. Much less turnover than regular companies. Very good. Mark B is here. Yeah, I can see why that would be the case. Everybody has a vested interest, literally, figuratively as well. And let's see here. JM Unleashed says, Finning, milk spots, premium storage. Dang, I was wrong 4 times in a row. But those are good freaking guesses, JM. That's very good guesses indeed. And let's see here. Bazin Stacker says, why will China beat the U.S. if push comes to shove? Whenever you agree with their own politics or not, you will have to agree that they're much more united than we are here in the United States. After all, everybody in America is racist, while everybody in China is Chinese. Yeah, you make a good point. A nation divided by against itself surely will not stand, and we certainly are divided now. I think more so than ever since the Civil War. So, yeah. Let's see here. Gene Ferry, do you think silver will go to 18 this year? He asked me. No. I don't think it's going to go below 22, actually. It did dip below 21 for a little bit, but it didn't last long. And I originally said 22.50 was the floor for silver. I now think that 22 is, and we could still see it reach back to that again, but I still don't think it will. I'm sticking with my prediction overall that it's going to hit 28 at least sometime this year. China Mitchell is here. Thumbs up. Thank you, China. And let's see here. Let's go over here. We've got to try to find another thing, some more activity. Boris Perez here says the following. Hoping to make the live later on, but ponder this, Uncle Sal. I've resigned to the fact that silver truly won't come to its own till the dollar is squashed. In other words, the only way to buy gold will be with silver, since the dollar will be like TP or Escobar used for substitute for firewood. Till then, silver's too cheap, and thus, unlike gold, much easier to push paper price down. And legal tender laws, which are unconstitutional problems, sort of solved because this here banksters ain't going down without a fight, I hope. Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of derivatives in the silver space, but there's also a lot of things as a commodity that are affected by it. And I think that's part of the reason, why silver's price could go down in a recession, for instance. Whoa, look at this, folks. Whoa, Bazin Stacker has just gifted 5 Salivate Metal memberships across the bow. They have been slim pickings this month. So thank you for that, Bazin Stacker. He's just gifted 5 Salivate Metal memberships. Good people like Bazin Stacker and others that have done that, they do that hopefully that they can keep it going, extend it. So yes, thank you for those of you who have extended it. But thanks to Bazin Stacker for doing that. And I have to shout out to Nordic Omerta. Good evening, everybody. Good evening, Sal. Anybody else purchased the just released patent 5-ounce coin? I have seen it. Hold on a second. Hold that thought. Scammer time. Hello? Hello? Yes? Hello?
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Hi, this is Ellie with Home Security Promotions. How are you today?
Good. Good. Oh, dang it. Anyways, Nordic, thank you so much. Nordic, after the last live stream, sent a PayPal donation. So I wanted to thank you, Nordic, for that PayPal donation. I got it just after the live stream last night, or last time. Thank you so much. So thank you again, Bazin Stacker, for doing that. Appreciate that, brother. And yes, Mike for Democracy is exactly right. Collecting constitutional silver is very important for potential barter trade. I definitely agree with that. Definitely agree with that. That's very wise to do because it's recognizable They were actually stuff that circulated at one point in time. I believe every silver stacker should have some, at least in their stack. All right, very good. Let's see here. Yeah, Metal Seer says silver's at $22.95, up against a $23 barrier. And let's see here. Yes, thank you, Bazin Stacker. We're going to keep messing with the scammers. Indeed, we sure will. Thank you again, brother. Appreciate that. Frostbite is here. Make sure you guys check out Frostbite. He is going to be having a special, I think it's tonight, right, Frostbite? A very, very special broadcast tonight, which I'm going to be missing because I'm going to be gone then. But check out Frostbite coins and collectibles. I posted a community post about it earlier as well. You guys want to definitely a very, very important topic, very serious topic to check out there. Thank you, Boris. Ghost Watch and A-Stone. Another one bites the dust. Diamond Fist, brother. Exactly right. We need our Diamond Fist, not just a hand. Very good. Call the scammer number above. Let's see what number. Don't know what number that is, but anyway, thank you. Good to see you. And good to see everybody is here. Auto Slisujo says here, from this video that I posted earlier today, about the big thing that stops silver stacking the most. And let's see here. Do you thank Stacker Factor for memberships? Wait a second. Oh, I didn't see that. Oh, I'm sorry. Stacker Factor, thank you. I missed that. Stacker Factor also gifted 5 Salivate Metal memberships. Thank you, Stacker Factor. Thank you, Bazin, for reminding me. Sorry I missed that. Stacker Factor, thank you, brother, for sending those memberships. I appreciate that. Metal Seer with a $2 super chat says here, do what Seinfeld did. Ask for a number to call back. Yes. Oh, I've done that, actually, Metal Seer. Yes, I have. Then they just hang up on me. But yes, indeed. That's very, very good. All right. All right. Got the best. Thank you, Gene Ferry. I appreciate that. It says I got the best updates. Yeah, so check out Frostbite. It's on the 988 Suicide Preventions. Yes, indeed. So check it out. So Stacker Factor, I'm sorry I didn't see that earlier. But thank you for the for that. For the 5 Salivate Metal memberships. That's awesome. Very, very cool. All right. Let's see here. Okay. And JM Unleashed says the following here on this. This was a wake-up call about that cellular outage that we had yesterday. JM, solar flares don't discriminate and just take out the services of one provider. The reason being now is that it was caused by a software update. I'm very skeptical of either of these given reasons. A very similar thing happened twice in Canada in the last 2 years. 12 million people, and they gave the same reason, software update, which turned to be complete BS. Wow. So yes, that is one thing too. That's where they're going to easy tell us that. It might be something else nefarious. There was a pharmaceutical company as well too that had issues as well. Tony Erickson has just gifted 5 Salivate Metal memberships. Thank you, guys. Thank you to Bazin Stacker, Stacker Factor, and Tony Erickson for the gifting the Salivate Metal memberships. Yes, and so Stacker Factor says Bazin started the sub train. They rolling in now. Yes, indeed. And thank you guys for the for doing that. Those gift memberships that go out, the whole idea is to keep them going after they expire. And so thank you so much because they've really gone down. Thank you so much. Appreciate that so much, guys. And Tony Erickson, you too, brother. Appreciate that. All right. Now we've got Snake Pliskin says, hi, man. I'm only 3 months into stacking silver. Let me just put this here. Second, pay special focus on this. But what are the big cylindrical coins you have in the video? How are they that fat? Is it germanium mint or something on them? Or other seen coins like that before? What are they called? Yes, they are the germanium mint allegory series. They did a 10-ounce version, which was the thickest metal around ever produced. And they're really cool. I have 2 of them. I show one in the video. Yes, indeed. So thank you for checking it out. And I definitely appreciate that. And I hope you will keep coming back to the channel. Richard Metcalf, thank you for being an honorary citizen for 26 months. I appreciate that so much. Very kind of you, sir. And J.M. Unleash, you missed reading the last part of my comment. Okay, I'm sorry. All right, so let's see. Okay, so he says here, which turned out to be complete BS. I found out from an inside source the real reason they got hacked by a major Chinese company. I think they're testing us to see how we respond. Definitely strengthens the case for holding precious metals. Yes, wow. Hacked by a major Chinese company. That very well could be, but they don't want to let us know. And I'm hearing now that there may be a balloon coming. That's a good point. Thank you, JM Unleashed. Wow. All right, Metal Seer says lunar lander tripped going sideways and fell on the side. You know, I watched that live and wonder where is the connection. I wonder if something happened there. So it fell over on its side. Does that mean that it's done? That mean they're not going to be doing anything more with it? Metal Seer? Does that mean that the whole thing's done with? Thank you, JM. At least I apologize. Little scatterbrain, trying to keep up with everything. Next assignment, love being here. Thank you, Tiger Stacker. Tiger Stacker, yes, indeed, appreciate it. Thank you for all you do. And Metal Seer, thank you for that update on the lunar lander. I wondered, it seems awful odd because I had no communications for a while. And they said, well, hey, this is, it's successful. But now I found out it is toppled over on its side. I guess that means it's done for. What can they, or unless, do they have any mechanisms on there to set it up? I don't know. That's too bad. All right, hit the lights, Litford says. Hit the lights. All right. Glad you guys are here with us, indeed. Yes, indeed. And Mark B is with us tonight. He cut all of his hair off. Oh, man. He had beautiful hair, too. I'm sorry you had to do that. Let's see here. All right, Cherokee Cowboy. Every time I sell a piece of jewelry, I purchase more silver with it. There you go. That's definitely a way to do it. Okay. Where are we at? William on this video about the security breach at the U.S. Mint. Coins, very rare coins getting out. This kind of stuff reminds me of McDonald's Monopoly money game scam. Definitely some good spy tactics used for getting these out. Yeah. Interesting. Interesting. Yes, indeed. That's right, Petrichor Ranch. They're going to keep happening if no one takes it seriously soon. They're going to get our attention one way or the other. Silver Heist is here. Good to see you. Good to see Silver Heist. And let's see. Greetings to Michael K. and Tom Larson is still with us. Appreciate you guys. Ghost Watching A-Stone says, most taxes suck in my opinion. Have a good day and nice coin. Thank you, brother. Ghost Watch. Appreciate you, sir. And did we ever find out why Mark B cut his hair? Okay, no, they can salvage many of the lunar lander missions. No way to set back up. Should be shaped like a multi-sided ball. Yep, I agree. It should be shaped so that no matter how it lands, it can just be toppled over. I agree, Metal Seer. Very, very true. So it's they can salvage many lunar. I mean, some of the stuff they put up there, maybe another company can send something up there and move it around, but we'll see here. All right. Frostbite says, and China and Korea have two of the best cyber armies on the planet. We need to take them seriously. That's true. Although I will say the Megadeth cyber army is pretty good too. That's been around since 1998. Mark B, I got a new recliner and computer chair. Well, that's cool. Is that why you cut your hair? Because you were offending your computer and recliner? I'm not sure. Let's see here. Let's see. Very good. We're good. Yeah, get the pushing up done. All right. Yeah, I probably should. Yeah. For these, let me do a couple push-ups for the past couple people that have done here. Let me. Yeah, I missed doing that for the super chats or for the memberships. Let's do 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I do apologize. I'm a little bit scatter-livered tonight. I don't want to say I'm scatterbrained because that means you might think I'm not thinking clearly. I'm scatterlunged. I'm scatterspleened tonight. Okay. All right. Let's see here. Very good. Let's get over here too. Russ Ream says here. Just grabbed an ABC Australia kilo bar at 70 cents over spot. Way to go. That's awesome. I wanted to wait until next week to make a buy because it's going to be lower, but I saw this deal at my LCS. Crunch time coming. Love this great channel. I like the cut of your jib. Thank you, brother. Says thanks for continuously sharing your info with us across the pond. Well, Russ, it means a lot to me that you're watching, and I appreciate it. I hope you will continue. And thank you for your kind words, and thanks for watching. Yes, scatter livid from the whiskey. Exactly right. The Adirondack Stacker. I ended up starting my own stacker channel. All right, nice. Congratulations. Let's see. Steeler Stacker is here with us tonight. We love Steeler Stacker. Little Smurfs eat ivy, and a kid'll eat ivy too. Wouldn't you? Good to see you. Little Hooch in the Coffee. BJ Tom says, looks like a paper jam. Or coin jam, PC load letter. That's right, exactly. Don't you love that PC load letter message? That's a Office Space joke there. All right. Tony Erickson, that's great. I love that. Scatterest, that's awesome. All right. Ghost watching Acetone. I've always wondered what kind of things have been stuck out of the mint. Or if it's a cool era coins have been purposely struck. I guess I'll never truly know, but this kind of gives me an idea. Yes, indeed. Sure does. It's kind of fascinating what comes out of there. Makes you wonder if it was really by accident or if it was on purpose. Johnny B, era coins are pretty cool. Awesome video. Thank you, brother. Matt Bender with an algorithmic emoticon that didn't post. Thank you. Homestead Aquarius. I've never heard of those weird coins. Thank you, Sal. Thank you. Yeah, pretty wild stuff. I've seen them at coin shows, but never actually got one before. But anyway, Cemetery Shop says, nice. Arthur Pentagon coin. King Arthur and his daddy would have been so proud. Yes, indeed. Thank you, brother. Waffles are great. I like a splash of honey in mine. Me too. Actually, I like chocolate chips in my waffles. Yes, indeed. SEAL teams got me drunk in Tuscaloosa. Whoa! Now that would have been quite an experience, SCC. That would have been quite an experience indeed. Very good. All right. And let's see here. Let's slurp away at some more coffee. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. And let's see here. Good folks here. Good crowd tonight. I appreciate it. If you are here, and if you don't mind expending about a quarter of a calorie by pressing that thumbs up button, I'd appreciate it. And Cole, thanks again, Mr. N. Thank you. All right, Moose, BME. Let's see what we've got here. Propagating across the method of madness here. Let's go on down here. We don't have a lot happening on the channel today with comments, so I'm able to catch up and go back in time a little bit. Very good. And interesting that the author of Pendragon coin is from the island of Niue, when Nimue was the lady of the lake. Ah, that's right, Nimue. Okay, good point. Don't know enough about the folklore to know about that. That's pretty cool. Lawrence Rashall says here, if that made it out of the mint, how much silver and gold made it out? Good question. Good question. Should I press it again? I already pressed it once. If you do it, that means it takes it away, right? So do not press it again. Do not press it again. Only one time. All right. Oh, yeah. Oh, thank you, Michael K. You forgot I never hit it, but he's there. Fed never. That's right. We do. Fed never indeed. And we've got R3. Happy Friday, Sal. Hope you're having a great one. Thank you, brother. It is great because you're here and everybody's here watching. It means a lot to me that you guys are with me tonight. Twitch Radio. I wish I could get my hands on one of those for a good price. I don't think I have any waffle coins. I'm not seeing any of them on YouTube or the internet. Yeah. You don't see them too often, but they are out there for sure. And Twitch Radio, given your experience, you might be interested in hooking up with Metal Seer about this communication with the Internet of Things. Pretty wild stuff. Dean R says, here's for the algorithm before the live. Thank you, Dean. I appreciate that. You know what? These comments like this do help the videos. And honestly, I'm at a point in where I'm kind of stagnant on the channel. So I am trying to grow. I need to rethink a lot of things. But my problem is of thinking of new ways of doing things can mean I could just crash my channel. I don't want to do that either. So I'm going to try to find a way to keep it fresh. You know, I don't know. I'm afraid if I post less, then people will just watch less. And I don't know. I'm still trying to think some things over from the suggestions you gave me. But because they were all over the place, all over the gamut of things to do, not do, say, not say. But anyways, all right. Metal for detecting from 8 years ago. Silver unboxing struggle, crying over spilled silver. And that was the first time I've ever seen this copper stackers. Yeah, the copper stackers. They were fun. Those copper stackers are pretty cool. Still have those things. And Angelitz 9616. You got happy when you saw the gold. I only have 1 grain of gold. Looks Mason Gift Seller, please show us your note collection. Thank you. All right. Yeah, I've got some real cheap foreign currency notes in my collection, just for fun. 200. I believe copper is a good investment. Excellent video, Celebrated. Can't wait for the proof Litecoin to get here in the mail. I'll post a video of that unboxing, though I'm a bit sad I won't be autographed. Maybe I'll have arrange it for you if possible. Yeah, copper is definitely not a good investment in physical form, for sure. All right. Oh, man. Silver Heist. I asked Google Gemini AI to show me an image of salivate metal, and it showed me, and this happened. Oh, my goodness. How dark was my skin, Silver Heist? I had a really good tan, right? That's why they, you know what? When I'm out in the sun a lot, you know, you can call me a graham cracker. Yes, indeed. Bring on some other YouTubers for our hardcore silver analysis. Yes, that's Jbird. That is one other suggestion too. And I've done that before. I've done a video recently with a well-known silver analyst. Got hardly any views at all. Very well-known silver analyst. Hardly got any views at all. And let's say that one of those videos does get a good views. Well, then I go back to doing my thing, and it's not going to get very many views. See what I mean? I don't want to necessarily. I want to change it up, have guests, do things like that. However, I don't want to rely on that, and I don't know. So there's pluses and minuses to all of that. You know what I mean? I definitely want to be open-minded. Would like to have others on, and but anyways, but we'll see. Budget stacking. Nice unboxing. I've had time to get my first 2015 Maple yet, but I hope this weekend I can grab one from the local store. I hope so too. Hope you're able to get one. I'm at a loss for words on this. This silver maple unboxing. A bolt to open the box. Yeah, I opened that box with a bolt. Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. Copper crackers. I thought you might dip them in some tea. Yes, indeed. For Kitty. Great profit order. Thank you, silver or gold. Yes, indeed. And good to see you guys. Glad you're with me tonight. All right. Way Deep Inside says, please don't change a thing, Sal. Thank you. All right, Way Deep Inside, thank you. If you guys keep watching, as long as the channel keeps growing, I'm trying my best, and I appreciate you being here, you guys. Definitely means a lot. All right. A Multi-Gun Man with 5 stars on this one. Multi-Gun Man has been known to pop in from time to time. Brian the Log, who we miss. It's been a long time since we've seen the Brian the Log. One of the early stackers of the community. And he says the following here. Very nice additions to your stack. Those copper crackers look interesting. Reminds me of the so expensive Valcambi sheets. Great video editing, my friend. Thank you. Appreciate that, brother. We're having a little bit of fun here indeed. All right. Bring back Pussycat. Yeah, I only have one of those now. But believe it or not, even when I had the cats on, it really didn't help. Yeah, says Jbird. I would think I would get a little bit more. For the amount of subscribers I have, I should be getting a lot more views, but I'm not, but thank you. And it's got to be something I'm doing wrong. I don't know. I'm talking to a YouTube coach, so to speak, a different one than I had before. And I think he's going to try to help me out. We'll see here. He's going to seriously look into the algorithm thing. I'm going to see here. Seth Shepard, I did a gold show. I did a gold video this morning, actually, Seth Shepard. Carrie Taryn is here. Oh, thank you so much, Carrie, for sharing on live on your Facebook. I appreciate it. Sharing it on other platforms is helpful, but I don't want you to do it, spam your with every video. Just if there's something you think that's useful or good, then that'd be great. But I appreciate it. Very good. Means a lot that you share this stuff too. Thank you very much. Metal Seer, Poor Man's Neighborhood Backup Com CB Radio for $89 handheld on Amazon. That's it. Home car units are cheaper. Designate channel for your neighborhood. Share info. Boom. That's probably the cheapest way to go. That's awesome. Walmart, no time for YouTube. Tax season for the trailer parkers. Yes, I hear you. All right, Boogeyman says, awesome video, Sal. Are you planning on getting more prospective bars that you've held one in your hand? I think I did get a couple more of those. Gold Goblin UK says, don't you spend a lot on postage buying a small amount at a time? You can, but if it was from Penn Metals, which I think this video was from, they had free shipping no matter how small the order is. Yes, indeed. Silver Magician says, very fun to watch as always, SM. Thanks for sharing. Thank you. We're trying to go back into the things. YouTubers are really at the mercy of the YouTube algorithm. If YouTube doesn't push out impressions and notifications, we're sunk. I think so too. And I think I got that through to that guy that I talked to. He tried to say, well, it's the audience. If the audience isn't interested, they're not catching it. But I'm telling you what, I told this guy that there are guys on here, YouTubers on here, that have do much better produced content, script out everything, do everything right in their videos, and they get a quarter of the views that I get. And then on the other hand, there's other channels that are much larger that I think do a poorer job than I do, that get 4 times the views that I get on videos. And I'll give you another, for instance. There's a video that I did recently that I thought for sure this one was going to fail, but I did it at a request of another YouTuber about taxes and the IRS and precious metals. It did great. I was like, whoa, I was surprised. It was like my #1 video. And then I did a video that I thought would do really good about which should you buy, gold bars or gold coins. It failed miserably. I don't get it. So that's why I agree with JM Unleashed. I really do think that it is the algorithm, and somehow it's not catching me. And because I think I know my audience. I really do. And Truthful Troll says clickbait. And the thing is, the problem with clickbait is I find the term actually offensive, because you want to pick a title that's catchy, that's going to draw in viewers, but you have to be able to provide content to back up that title. So if I have a title that seems clickbaity, I better make sure I deliver, or else it won't do well. And people will actually click away. It actually hurt my channel. So I'm trying to be careful with those titles as much as I can, and we'll see. But anyways, but thank you. All right. Yep, I have a stable audience. The viewers that are here are sticking with me, and I appreciate that very, very much. Oh man, Menef Turan is coming to us from Germany. Welcome from Germany, Menef. Good, Menef. I'm so glad you're here. Amber is with us tonight. And yes, indeed, Red Crawler, yes. And I've actually put people in on the thumbnails as well, too. I've done that before, but I want to make sure it's somewhat related. Like my video today, I put a lady on the thumbnail with her hand out that had to do with the video. But anyways, Dove Season using old sock trick as clickbait again. Old sock trick. I'm not familiar with that one. I must have missed that one. All right, thank you. All right, yes, ideas for videos if you want to talk about the weekend. And Silver Heist does a great job with his videos and titles and stuff too. And actually, Silver Heist deserves a heck of a lot more views too. Some of the content he does is like, this video should be do way better than mine or anybody else's. Silver Heist does a really good job with his videos. No question. He's got a great personality, great presentation, great editing, all of it. And I don't understand. I mean, when his videos do really well, it's great, but it well deserved, very well deserved for Silver Heist. So he deserves to do better as well too on his channel. It's just crazy. The lady with the middle finger worked on the video about silver being strange. Yeah, that was pretty good, I guess. But yeah, I don't know. But anyways, all right. Now we've got Macframa says, doesn't look like enough to qualify for free shipping, or maybe I'm just used to prices from long ago. Oh yeah, I tell you what, the prices back then were much better than they are now, but I digress. All right, well, very good, folks. Well, hey, I think we've had a good night tonight here, and I appreciate you guys being here. We're going to be here again on Sunday night for our regular Sunday night market watch. I hope you all will join me then. The market watches have been pretty exciting. Even if the markets don't move like we go crazy, you never know what could happen, but we always have fun. So thank you guys for being here. And if you are here, if you haven't had a chance, I hope you will check out the videos I posted today. Let me know what your thoughts are on those. And make sure to support each other in the community here that are inside. Some folks here have channels, and make sure to check them out as well too. And thank you for being here tonight. And I'm going to leave you with this sage piece of advice, and that is this: to keep your feet on the stars and keep reaching for the ground. Have a good night, all, and we will talk to you later. Take care.